And action. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Chinju here with
Obi.
So today's video is a get to know us video, and I've asked on Instagram for people to send in questions about things that they would like to know about us, and I've gotten quite a few responses. So thank you very much for everyone who participated. I will be going through all those questions today. So we'll start with the basic ones, right? So about 3 or 4 people asked, how did we meet? And then a combination of that was, how did we meet and what do we both do for work? So how did we meet?
So I met this beautiful young girl.
What do you mean by now? Am I not beautiful?
Okay. But no, so I was in New York for the annual Independence Day parade, Nigerian Independence Day parade, and there were a bunch of youngins from my high school hanging around, participating in the parade, and there was one I didn't recognize. There was someone amongst them I didn't recognize. Her name is Chinju. She had this like really short hair, blonde, and she was looking like spice, So I went up to her. I said hi to everybody, and I got her number. But then, so that's how we met. But then I didn't follow through because I was busy at the time. I wasn't too sure if I was looking for.
He was in the streets. Let's be honest.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then she posted this fire picture from her spring break in Barbados. So man's had to slide in the messaging, or what was it, DM on Facebook?
It was Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, so I slid in the Facebook Messenger, and that was it. That's pretty much how we met.
Okay. Yeah, sounds about right.
But what else did they ask? They asked.
So now they've asked, what do we both do for work? So what you guys know, I'm a lifestyle blogger. I run the blog Attics by Chinju, and I also have a scented candles business. So it's called Cold Fragrances, and I make soy candles and fragrance oils for your diffusers. And then Obi reminded me, so this is actually take 2 or take 3. This is take 3. So in the previous video, Obi reminded me because I completely forgot to talk about my 9 to 5. But anyway, I have a 9 to 5 as well. I work for an infrastructure development company, and my role is business development / investor relations. So that's what I do during the day.
And for me, I run in Nigeria, and I invest in different little companies. And lately, I've reintroduced my DJing.
So fun fact: when I met Obinna, one of the first times I saw him in New York, he was DJing at an event, and I subsequently go to like several parties that he DJed. So it was like a cool little thing for me to be like talking to a DJ. And now I'm married to him, so you know.
But yeah, so I'm doing wedding DJ and just basically different types of events around the wedding industry. So that's pretty much my focus as far as music and entertainment. Yeah, that's pretty much That's what we do.
So thank you to Maria Goretti and Esiri for asking that question. We're moving on to the next. And the next question is, how do we keep our relationship spicy even after so many years of dating? It's been like 5 years, on and off.
But you just have to date someone that people get very.
Yeah, and who you can be yourself around.
Be yourself. Stop fucking. Don't pretend there's nothing. Like, why hide something from you right now? It's gonna come out at some point, and then
and just be real. Just be real. Be yourself.
Keep it
yeah, and that will help you find the right person, and definitely help you keep your relationship spicy. There isn't any other spice to be looking for, like apart from what you're going to have to do on a daily basis. It's going to be different. It's going to be new. Yeah, so just embrace all of that.
Well, let me even add, I'm trying to do fun things here and there. If you guys can afford to travel. If you can afford to travel far overseas, do it. If you can afford to, travel more locally, explore. There's a lot to be explored in Nigeria,
Yeah,
you know,
in Africa.
in Africa. So do that. Check out restaurants if you're interested. If you're a foodie, work out together. Just do as many things that are cool and that you're both interested in, or even introduce each other to new things. You never know. Just little things you can do here and there to keep things new every day.
Yeah. So the next question is, how did you know he was the one? So I guess that was directed at me. And then someone else asked, Bella asked, how did you guys know you were the ones? Um, for me, for me, it was pretty much instant. I don't know, it was weird. But my flatmate doesn't remember. But the day I met him, the day he's claiming, oh, that he saw me and I was looking spicy and whatever, that day, I told my flatmates that I was going to, marry this guy. What do you mean by what I actually said was I was going to have this baby. I guess I skipped marriage and went to have a baby. But anyway, I said it. I guess I spoke it into the universe and stuff. But I mean, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy journey. It wasn't okay. I said it and then I made sure it was going to happen. There were times it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, and I had to be okay with that. And they say if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, then it's true or whatever version of that staying. But that's what it was for us, right? I felt it, and then I wasn't shy about. I didn't let him know, but I wasn't shy about being available or meeting up or things that had to pertain with him. Yeah.
And how did I know? Unlike Chinju, I didn't know. In the beginning, it was just a bunch of different experiences down the line that kind of showed me that she was a keeper, that she was like a writer, and that she was very supportive, encouraging, all those things, right? Everyone has
all the things a good wife needs to be.
All the things a good wife, a good husband needs to be. It was in the back of my mind, right? All the things that I really wanted and I really need. And Chinju, I'm not going to say she ticked the boxes, but she provided a lot of the things that I needed.
So you're basically saying I'm not perfect. It's fine. No one's perfect. So the next question from I am Bethel. Did you guys ever date distance-wise? Funny enough, you'd ask that. Most of our relationship has actually been long distance. So at first, he was working upstate New York. I was in NYU. And then he moved back to Lagos, and I was in London for my master's. And then I moved back to Nigeria, but I was living in Abuja, and then he was still living in Lagos. So until this year, actually, I just now moved to Lagos before we got married. So I moved to Lagos in April, and we got married in August. So that was the end of our long distance relationship. Otherwise, since 2013, it's been mostly long distance. Next question. Did either of you always want to marry Catholic, or did the stars just align so well?
Well, the stars aligned, but it was important for me that faith would not, that would be aligned regarding religion and faith. That's not to say that if she was of a different religion, that it would be a complete deal breaker. But, I think we got very lucky that we're both, not only both Catholic, but also both Igbo. So culturally and spiritually,
we're on the same page for the most part.
Yeah, we're on the same page. So that was very helpful. I think we get asked this a lot because a lot of our friends are, they either thinking about marrying somebody that's not of the same religion or the same tribe.
Yeah.
So I think we got lucky, but it would not have been a deal breaker. I don't think.
So for me, I've had a list. It wasn't an extensive list, but like 5 or 6 things that are really important to me, and Catholic was definitely one of them. Catholic was one of them. Igbo was one of them. So I dated people who weren't Igbo or Catholic, but honestly, at the back of my mind, I just knew it wasn't going to go anywhere serious, and I was fine with that because different stages of life, you're looking for different things. So with him, I already knew you were Catholic and Igbo, like even before we met in New York, because I had prior knowledge of you. So yes, the stars aligned, but I think it would have been a deal breaker for me. It would have been, yeah, it would have been tough to not be a deal breaker for me. But thank God I wasn't put in that position. Next up, someone says, "Can we get the video before the end of January?" Absolutely. But full disclaimer, it's all on Obi. Once we're done filming this, it's on him to edit and post it.
Give me 72 hours.
Wonderful. You've heard it here now.
Done.
So we're filming this on a Sunday. This video should be out by Wednesday.
72 hours.
Okay. How did you know he was the one? We already answered that. Someone says, "I'm just praying that you'll bring the love of God and uphold the right Catholic values."
Amen.
Thank you.
We're going to church, evening mass.
Yes, we are. We're doing better. Someone says, "Chinju, how was the transition from Abuja to Lagos? Have you adjusted?" I'm adjusting still. I love Lagos, to be honest. I love the nightlife. I love the energy. I don't love the traffic. I don't love the madness. That's pretty much it. Everything else I like about Lagos. But the traffic and the madness makes it hard to enjoy the other parts of Lagos that are fun and vibrant. So yeah, it's tough. I miss Abuja a lot. I thought I'd be able to go back at least every month since I moved here, but that really hasn't been the case because the weeks are busy, and then during the weekends I just want to sleep or eat or maybe go for a wedding
or record a video.
So it's tough. It's tough, but with time I'm sure I'll get used to it fully. So the next question by the same person, Rejoice: did you have time to enjoy your wedding day? Should we say the truth or should we not? Truth. Always the truth.
Let's just keep the answer short.
Okay.
Because it's not even.
Okay, so I'll let you answer then.
Yes and no. Right. And out of 100, 60% no, 40% yes. Right. It was a great day. A lot of things happened. But then there were a lot of things that
didn't go as planned naturally.
I was very stressful.
To deal with.
As I said, 60% we didn't, 40% we did. So we thank God it wasn't, any worse than that.
Yeah. Okay. So next question: did your parents accept him from day one? My mom, that was a yes for my mom, 100%. And honestly, probably the same for my dad. But you know how men are. Like, he had to kind of be territorial a little bit and show that I'm not just going to let you walk in here and take my daughter type thing. But yeah, my parents both love Obi. And I think it's been that way from the beginning, or else they wouldn't even have entertained it at all. But he's always been made to feel welcome, part of the family, and all of that. So yeah, we're lucky in that aspect. Next question, more of a comment. Well, yeah, question. Why haven't y'all posted more videos? I've watched all 4 of your videos 20 times. Thank you. So yeah, we're trying to get back into the groove of things. We'll be posting more often by God's grace. We just moved, so it's been fun. It's been stressful, but yeah, we're finally in our own space now. So this is perfect for us to now get the channel rolling. Next question: where did we have our honeymoon?
In Badagry.
We haven't had our honeymoon yet.
We're going to Shagamu.
Where is Shagamu? Isn't that?
I don't know.
Okay. We haven't had our honeymoon yet. And he knows this. In fact, we're on the same page.
We went to Ghana.
We went to Ghana after our wedding, but that wasn't our honeymoon.
Beautiful honeymoon. Did you guys like our resort?
It was amazing. It was beautiful. It was great. We were sick.
Yeah.
So thank God that wasn't our honeymoon. That was our pre-honeymoon because I just started a new job, so we couldn't leave. I'd already taken time off. So we couldn't now take extra time off for a honeymoon. Like, I could have just told them at the beginning, look, I'm getting married. Let me start after the wedding. But no, I was eager to start because I've been job searching for quite a bit. So that happened. So we took a few days off. We went to Ghana. It was nice. We had a great time. But yeah, our honeymoon is still coming up.
Where should we go? For honeymoon?
Leave suggestions in the comments.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we'll see what we can do. We picked the place that we're thinking of.
We'll start saving immediately. All those people that will say,
Bali.
Please say it early so that we can start gathering these coins.
When are we going to have babies? A couple of
Next
people.
question.
Next.
Question. In God's time.
Amen.
In God's time.
Absolutely. Are we expecting yet, Shahida? Next.
In God's time.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, like, so even talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
Because I guess a lot of people
are thinking that.
Yeah, and they all
and
have
are
that
wondering.
question.
Yeah. From parents to family and friends and strangers.
So it's all about really understanding each other and each other's plans and everything. So we're taking our time with it, but at the same time we're cognizant of the fact that we're cognizant of the fact that it's part of what marriage is, and it's what part of what makes marriage beautiful and enjoyable.
Yeah.
So Chinju just started a new job. We're starting this space in our life. We want to make sure that we're in the right mental space, and that we're ready to take charge and to actually, be good parents to a child.
Yes.
So it's coming, God willing.
Yeah.
We're ready for it. God,
Yeah.
says you're gonna have a kid, or twins or triplets.
Yeah, but what Obi hasn't said is, again, we're still trying to understand each other fully. You can't always do it fully, but we're trying to get to a place where we feel comfortable now bringing in another life. Because it's very important, right? You don't want to bring in someone and not be ready to take care of them, to discipline them, to have that emotional and all types of support. So, yeah. So we've spoken about this. We're on the same page about what we'd like and when we'd like it. And then we're also communicating with God on that note.
So stay tuned.
Next question. We're running through these. What's the thing that you love the most about each other? And this is from Toby Fowler.
You can go first. I've been talking about it.
Okay. What do I love most about Toby Fowler? I don't know. I just love him. Like, do I really need to pick something? I don't know.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know.
For Chinju,
I can tell you what I don't love most about him.
That's not what they asked you. That's not what they asked you. Focus on the question.
Fine.
Next time they can ask you what you don't love
Go
most.
ahead.
For me, just like Chinju, I love a lot of things about her. I think what is really striking for me is her attitude towards getting stuff done.
So, next question. Do you guys ever want to have children? Yes, we do. We just addressed that in God's time and also hopefully in line with our plans as well. Next question from Keziah. Were you afraid of the thought of being married? No.
Oh, no.
No. Well, I wasn't. I always wanted to get married at 23. I don't know what. I don't know why. When I get an idea in my head to do something, that's literally all I'm going to, not all I'm going to be focused on, but that plan likely won't change unless there's a real reason for it to change. So for me, for whatever reason, 23 always seemed like a good age to get married. And I always knew I wanted to marry someone who was older than me. So someone who was then 28, 29. So I always dated guys who were older. And for me, I think the power of speaking things and working towards things kind of shows in my life, because I got married at 24. I didn't force it, but it wasn't going to happen, or it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. I allowed, and then it did happen. So everything kind of happens at the right time. But no, the thought of getting married doesn't scare me. Didn't scare me, doesn't scare me now. There is an aspect of it that scares me, but it's not marriage in and of itself.
For me, it kind of did, only because a lot of my friends weren't doing it, and I kind of kept questioning myself, like, am I moving too fast? I know that I want to get married, and I know I wanted to marry. I knew I wanted to marry Chinju, but then, how come all my other friends weren't kind of proposing to their girlfriends and everything? But again, everyone has different time. time is different. So as long as I was convinced that I wanted to marry Chinju, there was really nothing stopping us from going ahead. I was confident that it was the right decision and that everything would always work itself out. So, you know, this is just for my homies. You know, y'all can start getting married now. It's not that bad.
Well, a couple of them have.
Pretty good, yeah. A couple of them have. But the guys I'm talking about know themselves.
You think they'll be watching this?
They watch all these things. Trust me. These guys, they watch it and they'll be laughing at me. It's all good.
Okay, next question from Yetunes. How do you both manage your finances? By being transparent. Yeah, so there are different things that couples can do to manage their finances. Number one is obviously be transparent. If you trust someone, like hopefully the person you've married, you trust them enough to share personal things about yourself. Some people take finances very personally. But if you marry the right person, it shouldn't be an issue to share. So be transparent, obviously plan ahead of time, discuss your savings, discuss if you want to have joint accounts, separate accounts, and all of those things. So we've done that, and the central theme of managing finances is transparency.
And maybe to help, it helps to have somebody be like the chief accountant, right?
Who's the chief accountant?
Do I have to say? It helps to have a chief accountant, so you want to make sure that you're both you're not fighting each other with respect to how or what money is being spent and how it's being spent, right? So Chinju makes the decisions on spending for the most part.
For the house,
for the
utilities, food, naturally.
So for me, when I have to make a purchase above a certain amount, whether it's from my personal account or from our joint account, she's made aware because at the end of the day, the money in my personal account is
mine.
So I think that's an important thing that helps to avoid certain disputes or clashes or awkwardness, essentially.
Yep. We're almost at the end, you guys. Do we have pets? No. No, we don't, because I'm not ready to be taking anyone out or anything out to go and pee and cleaning up poop in doggy bags. Ain't nobody got time for that right now. So no, we don't have pets. For now. I love dogs though. I keep sending him pictures of cute puppies. And he's like, why are you sending it to me? Like, I'm ready and you're not. It's fine, we'll get there. Last question. What valuable lesson have you learned from your partner recently? I'm a huge fan. Thank you, Dara. Obi, you go first. Okay, no, I'll go first. What have I learned from him? I'm a very particular person about almost everything, right? I think things should be done in a certain way, and that certain way obviously makes sense to me. It might not be the same for other people, but and it's something I've known about myself, and if it causes conflict in certain situations, I might not actually care. Not because I'm not nice or mean or whatever, but because maybe I want to see the person again, and then I just take a mental note. But with Obi, I live with this man now. We're together forever, so I'm learning to compromise, I'm learning to be patient, and I'm learning to work on my mindset.
What's the question here?
What valuable lesson have you learned?
From me?
Yeah.
So I taught you that?
Because of you, I'm learning how to be patient and compromise and all those things. Does it make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. What have I learned from Chinju? I don't know if I've learned anything yet, so I'm still open to learning.
I'm serious. That is not okay. It's fine. It's the truth.
I mean, I've known Chinju for so long. So
You shall not edit this part out.
I don't know if I it's a tough question.
It is.
While you were answering, I was trying to because we didn't read these before recording this, just so that the answers could
come out naturally and not perfect.
So maybe I haven't learned anything real yet. So
it's fine.
It's fine. No, those are the questions.
Those are all the questions. Those are all the questions. So it was a total of 30 questions. Some of them were similar. Some of them I've kind of put together. But oh no, there was one more that I said was difficult or sounded serious. So I'll leave till the end. So now that we're at the end, what are some of the challenges so far in marriage, and how have you two overcome them?
So I think if I
Serious
should,
one.
if I should kind of summarize it, it is ensuring that you come into your marriage with a clean slate. Don't let preconceived notions, don't let past events cripple your marriage in the beginning, especially. Right? So come in open-minded, come in
With as less baggage as possible,
with as
basically.
little baggage as possible, really. Because it's you and your wife, you and your husband, and whatever people or whoever has put excess luggage in your bag,
It's not going
it's
to
not
be
coming
living.
to pay the excess luggage fee. So you want to make sure that you guys are open about all the things that may have happened in the past, whatever stress or whatever awkwardness happened as you were preparing for the wedding day, whatever happened, during the first few days of your marriage, discuss it, get all that stuff out of the way, and make sure that you're not bringing all that stuff back into, whenever you have an argument or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So those I think are
That was a song.
it was a little song. Those are the things that I think are really, really key to avoid conflict. What was that the question that she asked?
No, what are some of the challenges you've had in your marriage, and how have you overcome it?
So that was a challenge, and we overcame it by talking about it, between ourselves. It didn't really get the job done, right? So, we agreed together that we would share this with our parents to get their insight because they were involved in some of the awkwardness, and it was important for us to really get it hashed out.
Yeah.
So we did, and it was fantastic. It was great. We got a lot of good advice, and here we are. We're good by God's grace, and we continue to be fine. So that challenge was an important challenge.
Yeah. Well, we've crossed that now, so that's great.
So it's not coming back again. Okay.
I'm not gonna do what this is yours. First thing you know, it's about me. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good. We've answered a bunch of questions. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and that you know a little more about us now. I don't know what the next video is going to be about. Yes. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. Obviously, if you like our videos, subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, and come back on Wednesday next week when Obi will put out the next video as he has promised.
Yeah, we'll get it done. I think we should do something like cooking later. I want to cook something special.
Something special.
I want to cook something special for you.
I cook up the story.
So yeah, but it's been a good time. Thank you guys for watching. You can also get to know us a little bit better through our Instagram. So you obviously find the handles in the description below. And till next time, have a happy Sunday. Sundays are
for lovers. But they're gonna get the video on Wednesday. But anyway, film them.